This huge concentration of gliders at an American air base gives a dramatic picture of the role airborne troops are playing in the Battle of Europe. Shock troops, armed to the teeth, pile aboard. Jeeps and anti-tank guns are stowed away. In a flash, ground crews attach the tow ropes and the sky trains are off. Powerful troop-carrying transports hauling gliders fully loaded with soldiers and equipment. Target, they bail out. This is how they landed in Normandy, and they landed in numbers that surprised the enemy. They land with their noses in the dust. One gets quite a mouthful. With technique tried and tested in North Africa, Italy, and the South Pacific,
now gliders over the objective are cut loose by the towplane pilots and land swiftly. Most come down safely, but some crack up on landing. Enemy anti-aircraft fire brings down a transport. But the attack continues. The airborne troopers quickly organize for the offensive. They advance on enemy positions in jeeps which landed with them, striking to help complete the annihilation of the German armies.
Gliders play an ever larger part as the United States Army continues the development of air assault tactics. At American bases, new methods are perfected. Sometimes there are crashes. But out of the wreck come the airborne troops. Most of the gliders are landed perfectly and can be picked up again by a speeding plane. A large new transport glider in a test flight with full load. A 105mm howitzer comes aboard. Then a jeep. Then a file of soldiers. United States transports and gliders head for the field taken just hours before by Chinese and American troops. Aboard these big ships, Chinese reinforcements and American airborne engineers ride together with tractors and other air base equipment. Below is the rough shell and bomb-pocked Myitkyina Strip, still under enemy fire, where the heavily loaded gliders must land. Watch this glider. Coming in fast and low, it heads for what appears to be an unavoidable collision on the closely packed field.
B-47 transports towing troop gliders demonstrate how a single plane can hurl 3 times as many fighting men against the enemy. Over the objective, the tow line is dropped. As the transport flies on, the gliders circle for a landing. Even water is no hazard. Landings like this may sometimes be necessary, and the men are ready for any emergency. The American Air Force Commander, General Arnold, watches the maneuvers with a practiced eye. For today, men of the airborne commands are playing an increasingly important role in modern war. The genius of the American automobile manufacturer, Henry Ford, turns to the mass production of gliders. Giant Army transport gliders made almost entirely of spruce and plywood. Wings are fitted as the finished ships move along an assembly line that never stops. To man the new silent fleets of invasion craft are constantly training. Each glider built to carry a striking force of men fully equipped for battle. The nose lifts up and a scout car complete with crew is taken aboard. Towed by a transport, the glider goes aloft. 3,000 pounds of motorless aircraft taking to the sky on its own wings. A ship nearly as large as a medium bomber. The pilot releases his line, cutting loose from the tow plane, and he's on his own. For a perfect 3-point landing. Cargo and transport gliders proving their efficiency as new, swift, silent weapons of invasion.